Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne Kita Edition. Shake It Off Edition. Start blaring that Taylor Swift, because we're going to be shaking our way down through Bloodborne. I bet that's what she was thinking of when she wrote that song before the game came out. She was like, I'm thinking about drinking blood, because Taylor Swift's a werewolf. You didn't know that. Alright, so this time we're going to head down to Old Yharnam finally, and look at that beautiful view. That beautiful vista of the cursed city that no one should ever want to be in. And we're going to shake our way down here. So, you can get that dog to walk into the fire, which we're going to try to do. It's pretty great. It's just like, oh, well, dog, go kill yourself. No? Okay. Fine. He's not a very obedient dog. That's why I was trying to get him to do that. Like, I demand obedience from my dogs. I demand it. Get some Quicksilver bullets, get some blood vials. We're doing good. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap around this way. Some cold blood dew. If you want to level up, I never use that stuff. It's the same thing with souls and Dark Souls. The cold blood dew gives you blood echoes, and I never used it. Basically, the only time I ever use it is if I can't afford an item that I really want. I'm like, alright, let me just, like, add that little touch that I need for an item that I want, or something like that. So I usually just save them. Let's get some madman's knowledge. Gonna go crazy with all that knowledge, probably, actually. We just might. You just might. Or you'll get smarter. That's up for debate. Or is it? I'll just keep on going back and forth so people are really confused, because I don't want to give away any of the lore. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage. Wasn't expecting them to do that much. What I should say is I didn't think they were going to stagger me. I thought I'd get another hit in. That's what I should say. That'd be the honest truth about the matter. Quicksilver bullets. If I'm a little loopy, I apologize. I've been playing non-stop all day, trying to make progress, get things done, and I was like, you know what? I need to get another Let's Play, and why not? Let's do it. Let's make Let's Play progress. Let's run around. Okay, by the way, I find this funny when you're running, the way it looks when you pop this out. Like, I just imagined that Diddy Kong Racing music I was playing the other day. I just think this looks pretty hilarious. Especially once you get the electric boogaloo weapon, which I can't remember the name of, but I don't totally want to spoil it. But we're here at Alfred, who is right now praising the statue. And let's go ahead and talk to Alfred. He's a pretty important lore character.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out.
Really?
Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Hunter of vile bloods. So we have vile bloods, we have pale blood, the church administers blood. All these different kinds of blood. We'll cooperate for now.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Oh, that was just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Thank you, Alfred. You're my friend. And now I can pray. This just keeps getting better.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Alright, so again, him talking about the good blood, he is a very faithful church member, and the church, I think we know this information. Don't want to ruin anything if we don't on the church relating to blood. The church has a lot of dealings with blood. I don't think this is ruining too much, but they administer blood. They are administrators of blood.
There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Well, the thing is, I was wondering about the healing church.
As you know, The Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
All right, so a couple things on that. So the high stratum of the cathedral ward is where the upper echelon of the church is located. The cathedral ward is where we started. So that around that cathedral ward area, that's where the upper echelon are actually going to be. The other thing is he was talking about the blood that they... Basically what I was talking about with blood administration, he was talking about that and the fact that they are a fountainhood of blood. So they are involved a lot in blood. Also, a Carol rune on his chest, by the way, if you look at what he's wearing, his robe. There's a Carol rune there. Other thing is, why don't you look at me when you speak to me, Alfred? It creeps me out. Let's talk about Byrgenwerth.
Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground.
What?
It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive.
What?
But only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
What? But I want to go to Byrgenwerth and pray there because of everything you're telling me.
I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
All right, so the thing about Byrgenwerth that he was talking about is Byrgenwerth, the tombs underneath are the Chalice dungeons. Those are the tombs where everything basically started. So that's where Byrgenwerth, at least for the church, like that's where... Oh yeah, by the way, that tomb right there, first time I saw it, I was like, there has to be a passage there. There just has to be. I was actually Skype talking to Terramantis when I was playing. I was like, dude, I swear to God, there's got to be a passage. There's got to be a secret. He kept his mouth shut, but he could attest to it. Anyways, Byrgenwerth, though, Byrgenwerth had a bunch of scholars, right? And they were up hanging out in Chalice Dungeon, checking things out, and they found something in the Chalice Dungeons that led them to found, like in their studies, that's what led to the founding of the Healing Church. That Alfred's part of, the start of blood healing, which is a great thing. Like, who wouldn't want to heal by blood? Taylor Swift would want to heal by blood because she's a fucking werewolf. So she's all about it. So that's the founding of blood healing, is like, that's where it came from. And it's all from Byrgenwerth. But for some reason, Byrgenwerth is, you're not allowed to go there anymore. So what with that, yo? What with that? Think about, so now that's a Miyazaki game again, I thought there was going to be a lot of significance to the statues in Dark Souls 2, but there wasn't as much as I was hoping. Dark Souls 1, a lot of the statues ended up having significance. Dark Souls 2, it's the same thing where statues are going to be really important to pay attention to. Not just here where I'm looking right now, but really do pay attention to the statues, because you're going to want to see where they're located and what statues they are, and they're going to give you hints as to what the people in that area think and believe in. Okay. I wanted you to do your leap attack at me because that's the easy one to parry. There, that one. Oh. I said it was and then I messed it up because I was early. There we go. That was on time. You know, it's fun to go for parries. It's fun to be a pro and get the parries for every attack, but sometimes you gotta just say, I'm gonna go for the easy one. If Taylor Swift, the werewolf, is attacking you and doing a leap attack, well, just, you know, just attacking you in general, wait for her leap attack, and that's when you shoot her with the gun. I don't know. Actually, you know what? To be perfectly honest, I like new Taylor Swift. I like her music. I'm not the biggest fan of country music, but I actually really like her pop music, so say what you will, but I am a fan of Shake It Off. I don't even care. Who knows? Let's go on. I like most music. I played guitar since I was 5. Played drums for a few years, took drum lessons for a few years. Oh yeah, smash these pots so you can get this pungent blood cocktail. Always explore. But yeah, also took vocal lessons for a while. I used to write music a lot when I was younger. Alright, so now we're at Old Yarnum. We have made it to... we've heard a little bit about it. The church kind of like closing their doors on Old Yarnum. And we're going to come to this sign. This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. Okay. No! I don't even care. We're going to go in anyways. I was confused at first, because when I came to that sign and I read that, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can't go there yet. And I almost left without opening the door. But again...
Hunter! Didn't you see the warning?
Maybe.
Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those alive. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Okay, so some things about that. Oh yeah, what I was saying, by the way, with the sign is Terramantis. As I was there, he's like, no, dude, turn around. I was Skyping with him. Anyways. Yeah, so we see the same statues. But what this guy's talking about with the beasts is, so we have a lot of people like German telling us that we need to hunt because that's what hunters do. Go out and hunt, kill things. And then he also encourages us to go to Old Yarnum, which I think I accidentally missed that dialogue, so I apologize for that if I did. But he does encourage you to go to Old Yarnum if you talk to him. Nah, wait, I totally got that dialogue from him. Never mind. That was like a couple episodes ago. Yeah, so he encourages that from us. Go to Old Yarnum, and... But then we go here, and he's now saying that the beasts are, like, okay, and that everything's fine here, despite the fact that it's still on fire, even though the fire was supposed to happen a long time ago, and that's weird. Why is it still on fire? Also, there's a hanging body up there. So, it seems like shit hit the fan and is still hitting the fan, basically. These guys are really easy. You can stagger them. So, see that? Just quickly attack, stagger them. They're pretty simple. So long as they don't gang up on you. But singular ones like that, pretty easy to deal with. Alright, let's go fly a kite up in the atmosphere. Still seeing the same statues, but I'm just getting you used to that, trying to get you used to that idea. I'm sure you guys are on top of it. I know, I trust you guys, but just in case, just on top of the idea of paying attention to the statues, because it does get really... I think it helps for the lore to look at it and pay attention for certain areas, and it'll help you understand. Even without needing some item descriptions, you can start to get an idea of what's going on. There were certain parts where I was like, that's really interesting, and that it starts to click as you make more progress with what the statues represent and all that. Alright, note, fear communion. Why? I want some communion. I want communion.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless. That's the best hunter.
Thank you. He's really nice. Turns out he's a really nice guy. What do you know? Oh man, that was whoopsie. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh no! You hit me, cloaked lady. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, if you carry a torch in your left offhand, these werewolves are actually afraid of the torch and afraid of fire. It's probably important to note. Alright, so we're getting these great compliments from this guy. Seems like a good dude. Oh yeah, also a couple places you can fall and drop little shortcuts areas, so that's one of them. I think that shortcut, though, we can just walk around this way, too. So we'll just walk around this way.
Which is why I must stop you.
Oh, what could that possibly mean? Oh, it means that he has a Gatling gun right up there. That's what it means. So that's the guy who was talking to us, and he has a Gatling gun. Cool. Oh shoot. Oh, so yeah, you really gotta pay attention to where walls are. So this is kind of fun, I think, because it's different. It's definitely different. You're gonna have to play a little bit different while you're dealing with him. So this is that area that you saw before that you could just drop down to. So it at least allows you to avoid him right away. There's actually a bunch of different drop around areas here that you might want to watch out for. That's hard to look out for when you're dealing with a guy shooting a Gatling gun at you and blowing up his own wolf friends, beast friends. Dude, I was not the one who told you to shoot up explosive barrels around your friends, the beasts. Alright, we're actually going to go through here. Definitely makes you need to play aggressively, though, if you go through this way. Or just run through. I mean, you can kind of go with either, but I like it, because it starts to make you think, like, okay, how can I tackle this situation aggressively? Really want that fire paper. I want to light things up, please. Okay. You know, feel good. We're in a safe spot here, right? So it also makes you appreciate like little things like this. Like, oh, we're in a house and we're in a safe spot. Even though it was prone for an ambush, as you just saw, I got away with it just fine. I kind of got lucky there, but it definitely makes you like, okay, yes, safe spot. You gotta think about luring enemies out if you go this direction for it. So it's all pretty cool. Blood-tinged gemstone. I was so sad when I saw the spiral staircase. I was like, I want to go up the spiral staircase. All right. So a couple things we can do here. If we hang over towards the wall, you can hug the wall here and he won't be able to get you. But you can see the problem is we just woke up a lot of angry things. So that's sort of the problem there. But again, we hang towards this wall and we will be totally safe and okay. Whoop. See, again, these guys really aren't the worst things to deal with in the world. I'm actually not done here yet, though. Oh, God! Okay, that was a mistake. Oh, no. I did not want to attract the attention of that hunter. That was not something I wanted to do. Oh. Okay. Ladies, I'm gonna kick you around with your ragdoll physics. Uh-oh. See, that worked out pretty well. Just running through this way to deal with them. Oh! Hunter's still chasing me, I think. He's on the prowl. Okay. Let's show you another little shortcut that you can do. So we're actually gonna wrap back around. Go back up. Whoops. Go back upstairs. Still up just in case. Always good to be safe in this game. It is a Souls game after all. Alright, so other thing you can do is you can go over here. Be like, hey, what's this I see over there? I meant to drop on the statue part. Oh man. Oh man. Did not mean to drop like this. Okay. Oh god, crows. Where is it? Shit. Oh, here it is. Okay, this drop off right there. Go for it. Roll onto that. Oh, you should have been able to make that. Anyways, there's a bunch of like little ceilings you can do to stop your fall and not have to fall so hard. Hopefully the hunter's not going to still be chasing us. I think we're good for now. Alright, so you actually don't have to fall into this area. There's a little staircase, but I just wanted to show that you can. You can do the fall version of it. It's up to you. But there are a lot of enemies in here who want to kill you, as enemies do. I think there's like smaller and larger ones of those hooded guys too. And they have different amounts of health based on how tall / large they are. Yeah, you can see now there's like a bunch of creatures coming for us. I'm actually getting pretty lucky here. They're kind of taking their sweet time coming at me instead of coming all at once. Okay. Doing just fine there. Hey, beasts. Alright, let's get this chest. And we get Tempering Blood Gemstone. Got some more blood vials. We're doing good on blood vials, actually, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. I think that's everything in this bottom part here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's keep up the exploration, and we will find a rifle spear, which I'll look at in just a second. And a note. The red moon hangs low, and beasts rule the streets. Are we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders? So this is probably what happened to Old Yarnum here. The red moon was hanging low, whatever that means, and beasts were all over the streets, so they decided the only way to get rid of this problem, this beastly issue, was to burn the whole damn place down. Burn it all down! Yes, gets charred hunter gear from this guy who, as you can see, that's another hunter who has... His life led to misfortune. He was, you know, he did a little too many drugs. I think he OD'd on something. He's in a chair. Probably just OD'd. I have to watch and make sure those guys don't come for me while I'm looking at these items. Alright, so, let's see. That's a good spot. Okay, let's look at the rifle spear. A trick weapon crafted by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs. Who are these powder kegs? A prototype weapon serving as a simple firearm and spear, possibly created in imitation of a lost Canehurst weapon. Lacks any notable functions, saving that it is the only trick weapon with an attached gun. A couple things here. If you remember, I mentioned a Castle Canehurst that we saw last episode. So here we have a possibly created an imitation of a lost Canehurst weapon. So now we know where Canehurst is. We know what it looks like, at least. We know it's that castle that we looked at in the last episode. And we're finding out about this group of workshop heretics called the Powder Kegs. Alright, so next thing to look at is the charred hunter garb. One of the staple articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. A product of the scourge of the beast that once plagued Old Yarnum and culminated in the town's fiery cleansing. The cape's dampness makes it highly resistant to fire. Wearers of this attire hunted down victims of the scourge who survived the raging flames and stench of singed blood. And this looks like the same thing, except for it's designed to be highly resistant to fire. So this is a special kind of hunter wore these. And these hunters specifically were in Old Yarnum to hunt down people who survived the fire. So, insult to injury, like, oh, congratulations for surviving the fire, but we're gonna kill you anyways. Oh, actually, that is the only way to get up in that window. Oh, oh! Oh, dude, chill. Whoa, no, no. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, my God, there's a crow and a crow. Woo! Woo! Should have come to this area later. Woo! Alright. No more Gatling gun, please. Alright, so we're going to take care of this area over here, and then we're actually going to go up the ladder a little bit afterwards, but if you look down, you can see Hanged Giant Beast, similar to when we were in Central Yarnum and you saw the beast at the altar. That was being burned. Also, if you think about the beast being burned at the altar, it's really similar to, I think this is an area we can drop. Yeah. Beast at the, being burnt, very similar to Old Yarnum there, with what they were doing. Maybe I shouldn't have done this yet. Just, you know, thoughts. Just thoughts. But you reap what you sow, huh? Okay. Not good at all. Holy crap. Holy crap. Whoa, not a good situation to be in. Okay, see, this is why I didn't want to drop down here. I kind of forgot there were this many of them, though. I knew there were a lot. Oh yeah, so you can see there are larger and smaller of these caped ones. These Caped Crusaders. Okay. Well, there we go. At least the little beast ones are done. Those are the fast ones. Oh, you're just kind of hanging out on your own. We'll take care of you then. All right. Get some antidote. Think on that for a second. Okay, you know what we're gonna do actually? Let's be a little bit smarter here. Okay, never mind. I didn't have enough stamina to do what I really wanted to do, which was to double attack, double up with that, slam down on them. Alright, we'll be good with this. You. Oh no! Oh no! You scared me. And we are safe. That was, I thought I was done for when I was trapped in this area. It's like, oh, that's gonna be it. Alright, so, what we're seeing up here is another beast. Just hung up. And question being, when did this take place? Was this before the burning? Was it during the burning? When did it take place? I don't know. But we got some ritual blood, which is going to be important for chalice dungeons. Let's take a look at it. Material used in the Holy Chalice ritual. One of the basic ingredients used to satiate a Holy Chalice is this incoagulable blood. When all is melted in blood, all is reborn. So similar to the eyeballs, this is also for chalice dungeons, but we're not done here. That's not all. We got a little bit more to do. So I wanted to clear out this area a little bit smarter. What you do is if you go down to here and go down like into this area, you can kind of get them to just filter in one by one. And it's not such a horrible situation to be in. But it kind of all worked out anyways, so that's okay. It's all okay. By me. Alright, what we're gonna do here is... Oh, hey. Hey, guy. Didn't realize there was still more of you. Actually, you know what? Well, I was gonna say, we'll come back to this, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so we've cleared out this area. There is another spot that you can go to in the rafters, but we're gonna come back to it in a little bit. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah, so if you look up, we came through from that side of the rafters, but there's more rafters up over there. And we're gonna try to figure out how to get over to those rafters in just a little bit. But you can see, thing about this area was it was sort of a, maybe some sort of church, actually, because you see that they have an altar here, and the ritual blood's something that they were using for worship, probably. Likely. Now we got a choice of which way to go. Let's go this way first. Let's take care of some crows. My favorites. I love crows. They're awesome. They're so great. Especially when they look like they have tar all over them. I mean, at least it's not hawks, know what I'm saying? Some people will get that. Oh! Let's get some bloodstone shards. Perfect for leveling up our weapons. And what we can see down here is actually an area that we're going to be heading to very soon, which it looks like some other sort of chapel by the way it's built and designed. But very much burnt down, as Old Yarnum is. More of these statues here, for some reason chained up. It's almost like someone dragged all the statues and was just like, let's just put them all over here and make sure they don't fall over or something, so they don't break. Alright, we can also look at more of Old Yarnum from this way. And you can start to see, some of the items we're going to pick up, all that. And we also see that guy right there, that werewolf who's hanging to the wall, which I actually never noticed before. I never noticed that, so... There's a couple things like that if you really look at the environment, you can just start to see what to watch out for. So we can see there's a werewolf over there. Or beast, I should say. It's not a werewolf, it's a beast. But we see there's a beast over there. And then by this hanging body, it looks like there's one lying in wait for an ambush. I knew that the ambush happened, I just never realized where it came from, so... Now I know. I'm actually pretty excited about that find. But before we go into lower Old Yarnum, let's go ahead and go up here. The way I kind of think about Old Yarnum and Central Yarnum, it reminds me a lot of Lower Undeadburg and Undeadburg main in Dark Souls. But anyways, what I just did was opened up a shortcut to Old Yarnum. And the reason that I wanted to hold off on going down is because I wanted to actually go up, open up that shortcut first. Because I figured, you know, we're going to be going and opening that shortcut anyways. So there's a hunter over there who doesn't like us. And if we look to the right there, that's actually a spot where we can drop off to. What we're going to do is we're going to go up here and we're going to wear the black church garb. Because if we wear the black church garb, we're actually going to get special dialogue with this guy up here that we can do. Whoops, black church hat. Alright. Let's go have a chat. Now, I'm not sure if since I murdered everything, he's still going to be open to chat with me. We might have to come back. But we're not going to kill him until we chat with him. And there's a couple people like this where you have to wear a very certain thing for them to be willing to talk to you. Nope, he's not willing to talk. Let's see. Uh-oh. I might have to come back. I actually haven't done it yet in my own game. I just kind of murdered him because I knew you could talk to him, but I couldn't figure out how. So we'll come back after we take care of the boss. It's fine. You can do that. Let's go with the Yarnum trousers, Yarnum stuff, and we don't need that. Whoa, whoa. I don't want this charred outfit. I want the normal hunter garb. That's where it's at. We'll come back. Now that we have a shortcut and a way to go up here without killing any of the beasts, which I believe that's his main thing, is he doesn't want you to kill the beast. We'll come back at some point when the beasts are all alive and wear the black garb to talk to him, that black church garb. But yeah, so keep that in mind, though. There's going to be a couple NPCs where it depends on what you're wearing for if they will be willing to talk to you or not. And, or just, you know, it'll change their actions. All right, let's go ahead and correctly make this drop. So there's not too much of this in Bloodborne, but there are a couple things where you have to run and make a jump. So this is going to be one of them right here. Oh, that's the first time I've ever missed it. I've never missed that jump before. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast cut it, and I will see you guys in a moment. Whoops. Yeah, I made that jump. So, let's go ahead and grab the Bloody Messenger head bandage. Alright, so, let's go ahead and take a look at that. It's going to be in key items. Accessory adored by naive messengers, imitating the bandages of scourge victims, unaware of their meaning. The spatters of love give it a particularly nice touch. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in adornment. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? Yeah, dark game, just a little bit. So, I looked into it. I wanted to double check, and I was actually, so you do need to wear the black church set to talk to that guy. But there's another condition that we haven't completed yet, so yeah, that does need to happen first. Oh, you know what? The real reason, though, that I died, it wasn't me just, like, and fell off the ledge. It was really just because I like being in precarious situations. I was like, I need to be in another precarious situation, or this is just gonna get boring. I just want to be in more precarious situations, please. Oh. Because the last time wasn't precarious enough. Oh man, I really aggroed them all, didn't I? I was hoping if I ran far enough, it would get out of their aggro range. Well, we're getting some gemstones, we're getting some levels. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Some levels, I mean blood echoes. It's alright. Alright, got blood gemstones, let's move on into Old Yarnum. Deeper in. Watch out, this area right here. All that smoke is used to block out the various creatures hiding within. Like this one. And now that I've killed one of them, they're all aggro, but you can see they were hiding in the smoke. You also see I missed one of the scampers over there, as I'm going to keep on calling them until I know their official name. Although I still like the name Scamper. Maybe that will be the official name. I'm calling them Scampers. Alright, come to Old Yarnum, which, as we were told, is filled with beasts. Already a werewolf over there who just sort of clipped out of existence. Hey, werewolf. Hey, werewolf. Hey, werewolf. Let's hopefully only aggro one of them, because I really don't want both of them coming at me at once. That'd be appreciate. Oh, God. I also don't want to get trapped. That would also... things that I don't want. Oh, I was way... Oh! I was way early. And I was trying to be late and messed up because I was trying to be late. You know what? You know what? We'll just stun lock you and not be cool. We'll just stun lock you. It's fine. Alright, now that we aggro the other one, this one we will do with the parry visceral. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, we have two options for where to go. Actually, I'm going to go right first because I do want to show this off. This over here is a locked door, and there's a reason it connects. Now that I know, there actually is a reason it connects, and I know I can... it relates to talking to that NPC I want to talk to. But anyways, that we have to open that from the other side. So, only way to be able to talk to that NPC is to open that from the other side. And come from that direction with our black church garb. But now we're going to main Old Yarnum, the Burning City, which actually is structured a little bit different than New Yarnum. I do like that you can tell the difference just in the way it's structured. That's a nice touch. And there we can see that werewolf, just waiting to come down. He's gonna try to ambush us. I actually got really lucky. I didn't know he was coming, and I just, like, I don't know, dealt with him just fine. I kind of just turned around and was like, oh, there's a wolf. Alright, whatever. Every time I've been saying wolf, I keep on feeling like I'm forgetting to say an R. Like, it's supposed to be like, Rolf. James Rolfe. The Taylor Swift abomination werewolf. Alright, that door. Yep. We need that event, though. Oh, whoops. I actually got the parry and messed it up. That time I didn't, so we're just gonna kill him and say screw it. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I'm gonna get all the items over here. Actually, am I? Yeah, let's do some exploration. What is it with me today and not being able to say L's? That's what it really is when I say werewolf, I'm like, werewolf. Werewolf. There we go. And now exploration is expiration. Totally means the same thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, you were supposed to have died from that. The reason I want to explore right now is specifically because I've been doing a good job hunting, taking these guys out. But we actually just opened up a shortcut by that werewolf coming out and trying to knock us out, knock our teeth out, so that's really important. And I am going to go back to that right after I finish over here. Sometimes there's lights that shine that make me think there's an item to pick up, and then there isn't. Like this light by that statue over there. I saw that, I was like, oh, I missed an item. I guess not. Alright, now we're going to go back to the shortcut, so let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see, though, in general, even though I've messed up a couple times, I'm definitely having less trouble in this area than I was at Hemwick. So, Hemwick Charnel Lane. But again, especially if you're struggling with the Bloodstained Beast, Hemwick Charnel Lane is good to go to just so you can be able to equip runes and also get some blood echoes for leveling. So, it's definitely, like, if you're struggling, it's definitely something to think about and consider as an option. I looked the wrong way. I knew there was a beast there prowling at weight. Oh, also, I found out how to gesture thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I do like to say who gave me that info, and I'm currently just blanking on it, but apparently if you hold X and then you move your controller, that is how you do the gestures without needing to open up the menu, which I never knew. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. All right, we need some fire paper. Again, more fire paper. And I want to see the gesture menu doesn't tell you that you have to hold X. It doesn't tell you that. It just shows shaking the controller. How was I to know? Actually, I wonder if this is a door that only opens from this side. I've actually never tested it out before. I always go down the way I just came from first. That might be a door that only opens from the side I just opened it from, which is really why you can't use this shortcut until you go through all of Old Yarnum and go through the Gatling gun portion that they want you to go through. It is necessary. Get some cold blood dew. And what do you know? Would you look at that? This area right here. Whoa. Hey, scamper. This area right here is the beginning of Old Yarnum. So I am going to go ahead and use my blood echoes because Bloodstained Beast is pretty difficult. So might as well give myself some levels, give myself a little bit of a boost. And then we're going to head over to the Bloodstained Beast. So I'll see you guys over in the Hunter's Dream. Actually, before I level up, let's go actually check on our blood gems, or our gemstones. I think my weapon's as fortified as it's going to be. It is. Let's go ahead and repair it, though. And let's see if we can put any more blood gems in it that are better. So right now I've got HP continues to recover +1, which really doesn't matter very much because it's so minor. But we can get it so we have a +2.1% attack, which is going to be nice. So let's go ahead and throw that on it. And for this one, I'm actually thinking I'm going to change this up to give it a general good boost. So let's still do the HP recover because it's a very minor difference in percentage. You can see I also get like reduces stamina cost, physical up at full HP, but since I don't know if I'm going to have full HP against this boss, let's just go with the physical attack up. So now we're actually a little bit stronger with that weapon, and yeah, we're still good with that. Wait, I just equipped. I didn't realize I got a bloodstained gemstone now, so we can equip this to our gun. So now our hunter pistol also has a gemstone on it, so even more powered up. And let's go ahead and talk to
What is
doll, our dolly doll.
Over time, countless hunters have visited this dream. The graves here stand in their memory. It all seems so long ago now.
So we get a little bit of lore of the area and what those graves are supposed to be, like all these various graves and their purpose.
Over time,
And that's all she's going to tell us. And let's get some level ups. Alright, so how many can I get? Wow, I get 4. It's a lot more than I was expecting, actually. Yeah, you know what? We could use some health. Might as well. And let's pump up some more endurance and some more strength. And that'll do it. All right, I'll see you guys
Farewell,
back in
hunter.
Old Yarnum. All right, guys, we're back at Old Yarnum. So let's go ahead and use our newfound shortcut. See if we can kill a scamper along the way. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you. There we go. Got it. And let's also get Bloodstone Shard. Get our items from the scamper. Actually, the scamper just slid. Oh, there it is. I thought I might have like just slid off of the roof somehow. It's like, come on, scamper. I was gonna use you. And the items found within your body. Alright, so we could just drop off to the right there, but there's actually an area to explore here within this shortcut area. But watch out for the enemies and do a little bit more exploration. So like every little area has pieces to explore, which is kind of fun and part of why I was really talking up the level design of the game. We also get the Hunter's Torch, which is basically just a better version of the normal torch. That's really all there is to it. Better version of the normal torch. I think you can also level up the Hunter's Torch, and you can't level up the normal torch, now that I think about it. But, I don't know. I never really used the torch. I don't find that many areas that you need it. I know, I remember, and I'd even talked about this too. There was a house that they showed off in Yarnum where it's really dark and you feel like you need the torch. And the lighting effects do work. Don't get me wrong. There actually are a couple locations in the game where I've been like, you know what? I really want to have a torch right now. But they are very far and are very few and far between. So, I just don't even think about the torch. I mean, if you want to do like an Olympic torch run, I suppose you are more than welcome to. Be my guest. Stay out of the scamper. Hopefully we don't get followed by a beast. And we come to my favorite boss in the game. Not at all being sarcastic. I might have issues with this boss. But first, again, oh, I knew there was an enemy here. I just didn't see where it was. Nice, we actually fully restored ourselves. Oh, we're gonna want to equip antidotes. That's pretty important. We definitely don't care about that pebble. Let's find the antidote. There it is. Antidote. What is this? If you require assistance, you need only ring the bell. So now you know if you want to do co-op, that's what that is, a hint to do co-op. We can ring the bell. I'm not going to. Because Kita, you don't need that. Kita don't need that. Probably. Alright, get a blood vial, and we walk into the bloodstained beast. AKA Willow Smith, as I like to call it. Because when you watch the Blood-Starved Beast, I said Bloodstained Beast, I keep on making that mistake, the Blood-Starved Beast. You're just so hungry, so hungry. Blood-Starved Beast shakes that like mane, maybe it's a cape, but it looks like hair. But loves to whip it back and forth. So she whips her hair back and forth. It's Willow Smith. 100 confirmed. Wow, what terrible timing on my part. I was like super late. Oh. Being sloppy. Oh, also there's an antidote behind that statue in the back, so if you're out of antidotes, there's one back there. And I'm already running out of blood vials because I'm playing like a fool. There we go. Man, the fact that I'm running so late is gonna really come to bite me in the ass. I need to start timing these out properly. Like that would have screwed me over when she goes into frenzy, crazy mode. At least I'm slowly healing. Alright, Willow. Do your thing. Now you're angry. Now you've got a little bit of poison damage. So that stuff around her is poison. Oh no, she oh god, this could be my death. Come on, come on. Oh, yep. Pretty much if she grabs you, that's gonna be death. So, I'll see you guys soon. Give me that sweet poison blood. Wow, that's almost like a Harry Potter insert soul. You mudblood. Oh shoot. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright, so, other thing you can do too, is you can go ahead and distract her. Be like, yo, have some pungent blood cocktail. Enjoy that shit. I'm gonna heal myself. And, yeah, so, if you're having trouble, you can use the pungent blood cocktails instead of doing the parrying thing that I'm going for right now. So that is, oh no! That is, people have been wondering what you do. That's what you do. Oh god, that's usually the one I can hit her with. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. I think whoever composed Diddy Kong Racing is a highly underrated video game composer. I love the soundtrack to that game. I think it's incredibly underrated. Oh, but of course you're doing that attack. But of course, I should have known. Oh, if you're doing co-op, you can actually pretty well get, you can pretty well get a backstab on her during co-op. But we're not doing that. What we're doing, in these parts, we're playing the dumb way. Oh, you want to waste my time? Is that what you're trying to do? Nothing better than wasting Dave's time, so say you. So say you. Oh, I thought gonna, yeah, I thought she was gonna do the angry thing. I was gonna try to take advantage of it. Alright, why not? Oh god, oh god, oh god, I was early. Gotta be careful, me. Whoa, hey, hey, hey girl, calm down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs! Oops. Oh no, I'm early! Girl, calm down! Please. Oh, whoops. Well, whatever, that'll work too. I wanted to heal antidote-wise, but... Yeah, you can, when she's doing that, you can get a backstab on her. I'm technically playing stupid going for these parries, but... It's so much fun. Is this when she's gonna hyperventilate? Are you gonna hyperventilate now? Now you're really angry? You're like hyperventilate mode. Yep, let's heal up for real. And let's throw a blood cocktail. Here we go. So while she's dealing with this, let's go ahead and get a butt stab. Never mind, let's not get a butt stab. This is where she can really like one-hit kill you. But if you're a BA, uh-oh. Let me finish that after I throw a pungent blood cocktail. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I totally thought I had her. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Girl, calm down, girl, please. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy. I keep on calling it a girl, but I really don't know. I really don't know. Oh god, what are you? Okay. Here, have a pungent blood cocktail, please. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ugh. You're supposed to go for those pungent blood cocktails. What am I gonna do now? Here we go. Yeah. What? How did that miss? All right. Oh, what? Oh no. Why are you still alive? There. That was a really interesting battle because there were multiple times I thought I killed her. And let it rain blood. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh. Close call. I was actually streaming that battle and celebrating that I beat her because it took me a bunch of tries. This was 3 attempts, so not too terrible, but I was celebrating that I beat her and didn't notice I was poisoned and died immediately afterwards. So we get the Thumeru Chalice from her. Let's go and take a look at that. It's our first chalice. Ritual chalice found in the Church of the Good Chalice. Used in a ritual at the tomb altar in the Hunter's Dream to break the seal of the old underground labyrinth. Let the chalice reveal the tomb of the gods. Let blood be the hunter's nourishment. And let ye partake in communion. Alright, so this is the Church of the Good Chalice. And this is where we found it. And we're also going to find some antidotes back here. And we also get another bell. Or lamp, excuse me. So, I'm going to go ahead, warp back to Hunter's Dream. See you guys in a moment. We're back. We're back. A Dinosaur's Tale. We're gonna use all of our blood echoes right now. Actually, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Insight Shop. And we'll also talk to Gehrman. What's up, Gehrman?
The Healing Church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erdene Chapel.
So he pronounces it Erden Chapel. The girl pronounces it Uden Chapel. Uden. I don't know. But he wants you to go up to Uden Chapel. Also, we find out about this character named Ludwig. But Uden Chapel, that's where Vicar Amelia is going to be, which I think is actually, compared to these, I think she's a really easy boss.
Ascend to Erden Chapel.
So is it Erden or Uden?
From there,
It's Uden.
you will find a church workshop.
So that's all he's got for us. Let's go ahead and go to the Insight Shop. And we're going to take a look at all these things that we got. So now we can buy a Henrique set, and I'm going to purchase all this stuff now. Hunter's hat worn by Henrique, the Old Hunter. The taciturn Old Hunter Henrique was once partners with Father Gascoigne. Gascoigne, I don't know. You guys were all telling me it's Gascoigne, but I swear it sounds to me like she says Gascon. I know Gascoigne, like, I understand in England that's how you pronounce it, but to me within the game, Eileen, it sounds like Gascon to me. But Gascoigne's probably correct. Anyways, and though they were a fierce and gallant duo, their partnership led to Henrique's tragically long life. It's an interesting description there. Henrique's unique yellow garb is resistant to bolt and will be of great help to any hunter who has inherited the onus of the hunt. Really important that it helps out with bolt damage. Also, so he is Gascoigne's partner. So, yeah. Really interesting to me, though, that it says their partnership led to Henrique's tragically long life. I think that's a really interesting description. But we're going to buy it all, especially Henrique's set, because A, I really like Henrique's set. It's actually one of my favorite sets in the game, just the way it looks. But B, really good bolt resistance, so let's go ahead and put on some. I'll show you Henrique's garb. What I do like about his, I don't know, I just think the cap is really cool looking. I like his cap. The actual robe itself, I think, is all right. I usually switch it to a Hunter's garb, and I got my set now, but that I like wearing. But yeah, I just like that mask. That's really cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and get some level ups. We're gonna want to level up a bunch right now, and just use all of our blood echoes.
Over time.
All right, she says the same thing, I think.
Over time, the graves.
Yeah.
Very well. Let me stay.
We only get one level up, but that's all right. Let's go with what do I want? Let's go with some vitality.
Farewell,
All right, and I'm actually gonna go back to the church ward, and I'll see you guys in just a moment. All right, so the reason I came back to Cathedral Ward is there's two things I want to show you guys before I wrap this up. This is probably gonna be a little bit of a long episode, but first of all, it's starting to become nighttime after we beat that bloodstained beast, so time is actually shifting, which is something to note, and it's going to change some of the options that we have. Again, other thing here is now that we killed the bloodstained beast, that's actually going to activate a couple new things that we can do. First thing is, remember how I was talking about I was looking for a guy here? He is now here. That guy, if you kill him, there's going to be an instance that I want to show you guys, and part of why I got Henrique set. But the other thing is now this door has opened over here that we couldn't access before. And I actually really want to go here. Initially, I was really set on doing the thing with the Snatcher, which is what that guy's called, and showing you that because that is a timed event for when you can do that. But I actually really want to show you guys this thing right here. First of all, we want to get this. So you can roll out here. Secret elevator passage that you can go to. And we're gonna go around the back of it. I don't think there was an item I missed up there. Don't think. We get Formless Uden, or Odin. Odin. So we get another rune. This one, a secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. The Great One, oh, so now we know what Bergenworth is, by the way. It's that place of study where everything sort of came from for the church. The Great One, Uden, lacking form, exists only in voice, and is symbolized by this rune. Those who memorize it enjoy a larger supply of quicksilver bullets. Human or no, the oozing blood is a medium of the highest grade and the essence of the formless Great One, Uden. Both Uden and his inadvertent worshippers surreptitiously seek the precious blood. So Uden is a great one. That's something to note. And Uden is what this whole chapel is named after. So another thing to think on there. Alright, so Messenger Urn Festival. It's a festival of urns! Accessory adored by naive messengers. The messengers wear the urns filled with incense that wards off beasts on their heads upside down, suggesting a predilection to the dark. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in adornment. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? So there we actually get the info about the essence. Again, incense wards off beasts. Yeah. Another finding or mention of that. Oh man, I'm so mixed on what I want to do. There's so many great things that we can do now. Like really, really cool stuff. I'm gonna do this one because this really is the coolest thing. Oh, no, I should save it for the beginning of a new episode, shouldn't I? Nah. No. We're gonna do it. I feel bad because I don't know when people are gonna tune out. And I really want to show this area off to as many people as possible. And I know that a new episode would definitely show it off. Well, we're gonna do it. Screw those people. We're gonna do it. So stick around, guys, because we're gonna find some really cool stuff right now. We get communion, yet another rune. I like, so a secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. Several runes relate to blood, including communion, which raises the maximum number of blood vials one may carry. This rune represents the healing church and its ministers. Blood ministration is, of course, this pursuit of communion. And if you actually notice this symbol right there, I believe that's the same symbol that was on that church garb that we saw before for communion. And we heard communion mentioned for the chalice, the Holy Communion. Right up there, they're gonna try to attack you. We're gonna come back up there later because I don't want this to run too long. I really just want to show you guys this one thing that we can now go to. So we're at the Healing Church Workshop, and there's a lot to this area. A lot of really crazy things. So church, one of my favorite things in this game is everything going on with the church, but here we are at this spot where you can see very Dark Souls-y type of thing, Demon Souls, both of them, where you can drop down into all the platforms. But what you really want to do is you really want to drop down on this platform right here. That you can only see from the side that's going to be one that you can drop down on. You're going to want to drop down on this one. And we got hurt a bit. It's okay. We're alive. Hurt a bit. Okay, we're alive. You do want to drop down both ways, so we're going to come back here eventually and drop down through the rest of them, but let's go ahead and take a look at what's past this door. If I cut it right here, I'd be such a dick. We're going to go ahead and see what's past this door. Door number one. The abandoned old workshop. You recognize this? I think we just got an insight for finding this as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, Hunter's Dream, this abandoned old workshop, this is where the Hunter's Dream is essentially based off of. So, really crazy stuff right here. What does it all mean? We get the whole doll set here as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at this doll set. Also, let's equip it. even more important, let's equip the doll set, and then we'll read the description. Alright. Got the full doll set with the gun and the saw cleaver. Alright, let's go ahead and read the doll set. A discarded doll's hat, likely a spare for dress-up. A deep love for the doll can be surmised by the fine craftsmanship of this article and the care with which it was kept. It borderlines on mania and exudes a slight warmth. And that is what all this stuff says. So, now I gotta re-equip all my main stuff. Yarnum Hunter, we're gonna go Henrique, and we're gonna go Henrique. Starting to get that fashion souls. Or Fashion Born, excuse me. Alright, so we get the old hunter bone here. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this is actually going to be our very first arcane spell. I can't equip it because you need 15 arcane to equip if you look at the tribute requirement. But if you notice, arcane, it actually equips here. This is where you equip all of your spells in this game, including the old hunter bone. So all of them actually equip as a usable type of item. And the tribute requirement is 15, but it also uses quicksilver bullets for each of them. And that's how you cast spells in this game. And this one uses 6 per cast. The bone of an old hunter whose name is lost. It is said that he was an apprentice to old Gehrman and a practitioner of the art of quickening, a technique particular to the first hunters. It is most appropriate that hunters, carriers of the torch who are sustained by the dream, would tease an old art from his remains. So it's saying this is from an apprentice of Gehrman. And here we are in the workshop itself. We're gonna get a small hair ornament. A small, very ordinary hair ornament. Although it has been lost for quite some time, one can still see signs of the care with which the tasteful ornament was once kept. Its color would stand out most brilliantly against a head of grayish hair. Alright, and we're also going to notice here. Let me re-equip a monocular. It is the doll, but it's not alive. It's just a doll. The doll. You actually see its like mannequin-looking hands from here. All right, and we also get the 1/3 of umbilical cord here. Whoa, what is that? A great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. A great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Okay, infant great ones now? Now we're hearing about infant great ones. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Used to gain insight, and so they say, eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. So you can actually use this, but we're not going to. You can see usage type is finite. We're not going to use it, but precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dreams. So crazy, crazy stuff here that we're reading about. What does it all mean? I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about more next time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's go ahead and light this lamp. And guys, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Later, guys. Happy hunting.